All right, so check this out. We got a small company network set up using VLANs to separate departments. Think of VLANs like digital walls that split up the network. HR's over here, finance is over there, while marketing's down here. Real quick, make sure to subscribe. I got more videos coming, plus some career help if you're trying to switch into cybersecurity. Anyway, even though everything's physically plugged into the same switch, VLANs make it so devices are grouped logically. In other words, VLANs put each department in its own locked room. Even if they share the same switch, they can't reach each other without a key. The router, up here, holds the key. When there's communication between VLANs, that's known as inter-VLAN routing. But that's only if we allow it. Now look at this finance server here. This thing runs on ports 20 and 21. That's how people send and receive files. Old school, I know, but it's still useful. But here's the problem. By default, anyone in HR or marketing can reach the finance server. If one device gets hacked, sensitive payroll data could be exposed. But someone from HR has to upload payroll files to finance every week. To mitigate this concern, we only want desktop 1 in HR to be able to reach this server. For every other device not a part of the finance VLAN, they get no access. We're doing this for security to reduce the risk of anyone accidentally or intentionally messing with sensitive financial files. To do this, we use an access control list, which is basically a group of firewall rules applied to the router. Here's how we write it. The first two lines allow desktop 1 to use ports 20 and 21. Those ports are for FTP traffic. The third line blocks everyone else from being able to reach the file server. The last line makes sure all other traffic is allowed, so normal network stuff keeps working without getting blocked. Then we apply that list of firewall rules to the HR VLAN's interface on the router. When I say interface, I mean the place at the router where all HR devices connect to in order to access devices on the other VLANs or even the internet. With these new rules added, we control what traffic any device in HR can send to the other VLANs. So now only desktop 1 from HR can access the finance FTP server. But let's test it out and make sure it's working the way we want. First, from desktop 1 in HR, I'll try to ping the finance server. If the ACL is working, this should go through. And it does. Now let's try the FTP command. The FTP command connects to a server so you can upload or download files. When we see that prompt for a username, that's how we know desktop 1 in HR has access like we planned. Now let's jump over to a device that shouldn't have access, like this marketing PC. Okay, the request timed out, as expected. Now let's try the FTP command. Again, no response, and that's exactly what we want. Just to be thorough, I'll try the same test from another HR device. All right, all checks are cleared. This is network segmentation with access control done right. Only the computer that needs access gets it, and everyone else is shut out. Remember, VLANs give us structure, but ACLs give us control. Don't miss out. Subscribe for more easy labs, network tricks, and security walkthroughs every week.